Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do something extra cool. We are going to show you guys some of the hidden gems of New Mexico. So we're out here in the Santa Fe National Forest. Yes, it's wintertime, and there's snow on the ground, and we're on the mission to find some cool stuff and maybe even some hot springs. Let's get going.
Woohoo!
So if you're curious where we're starting, it's right outside the town of Cuba, New Mexico. Cuba, New Mexico started as a Spanish colonial settlement in the Nacimiento days of 1760s, known for preserving old traditions until well after World War II. And it didn't actually get the name Cuba until they placed in a post office in the year of 1887, sitting right on the edge of the Continental Divide Trail. While we've been out here driving, we've been coming across a lot of forks in the road. And here's one. And a few of the things I get asked all the time is, Colt, how do you know where you're going and how do you find the stuff that you find? And the answer is I use Onyx Off-Road. So if you have the elite membership, you not only can look up trails, but you can look up all the cool things about the area, who owns it, mines, all kinds of stuff. So that's how I find mines, mining claims, hot springs, tunnels, trails, and they even let me know if a trail is seasonal by the National Forest or Bureau of Land Management. So if you haven't got Onyx Off-Road yet, or you want to get the elite membership, make sure you use the code COLTBUILDS IT, you get 20% off. Win-win. So I stopped because I saw some tracks that didn't look like deer, elk, or even a few cows. And one of the things you have down here is the New Mexican wolf. Check this out. That's a big paw. Takes up a lot of space when you compare it, especially like to my foot. So that's pretty cool. Look at the sun popping up through the trees. And this is a path. It's not a very big path, but it is a path that this thing is taking. They're obviously older tracks, but pretty cool. I don't know if that's a elk print because it's older. It looks like it was just following that. Probably sniffing it out, which is pretty cool. Just tracking it. hope we're okay to keep driving in our Unicar Jeep. All right. We just got off the main part of the trail onto a nice dirt road. This is where we're gonna see some really cool stuff. But odds are, it is a Sunday, we might see some people. Now, as I said, Sunday, we haven't seen a soul out here. And if you're ever wondering what these signs are about, it was a Native American named Fallen Rock. They always want you to look out for him. His wife was named Debris. So you see the sign that says, look out for Falling Rock. He got lost in the wilderness somewhere. Yay for muddy roads.
Ah!
Roll up your window.
Roll up, I'm trying.
Roll up your window. Roll up your window.
Cranks
Muddy.
slow.
Look at the canyon. The Gilman tunnels were blasted in the 1920s for the Santa Fe Northwestern Railway to haul timber and logging camps up through the Guadalupe Box Canyon. The railway was named after William Gilman, VP of Railroad Operations. So a major flood in 1941 damaged the railroad, leading to its abandonment and the conversion of turning the tunnels into roads for all the logging trucks, and eventually the public scenic route that you see today. In fact, this area is so popular you may have seen it in some movies like 310 to Yuma or The Lone Ranger. So this is the canyon to the Gilman tunnels. You ever want to be sketched out? Look what's holding up your road. That's all wood. That's just a big washout blowout. So I think we're gonna head down into the town of Gilman here and make ourselves some lunch. Well, we found a nice little spot next to the rocks to pull off here. So I think it's time for a sandwich. Got some peanut butter and honey sandwiches because peanut butter and honey is better than peanut butter and jelly.
Colt doesn't like jelly.
That's frontier sourdough.
Yeah.
Because we're in the frontier. The Wild West.
Straight up.
Honey me, honey.
Nature's nectar.
Perfect. We just drove up into Jemez Springs. This is the Jemez Soda Dam Falls. If you had smell-o-vision right here, you can smell that rotten egg smell for sure. But it's really cool. Look at all the colors there, the minerals coming off that. Look at all the formations that have left in here. And that's neat. Look at that. Super cool. Outside of the fact that it has a little funk to it.
Looks like a monster cave.
It is a monster cave.
Really?
This is one of the waterfalls I've wanted to see since we moved here. This is where the road ends for driving anyway. There is still a road here, but this road isn't open to the public. This is only for National Forest personnel. Just ran into a firefighter that was checking on some of the control burns they had up here. But this is where we're hiking, and I think it'll be pretty cool. Look at all those rocks. I want to climb on those rocks. All up in there. It's like a maze. Look at that. Just bubbling. It's even bubbling out over here. Jemez Springs, spelled Jemez, boasts a deep history rooted in ancestral Puebloans who utilized its healing mineral springs. Evolving from large villages from the 1300s to the Spanish mission sites of the 1600s, becoming a 19th century spa destination with stagecoach access, developing into a unique mountain town with significant Native American culture preserving the Jemez historic site. Spanish explorers first encountered the Jemez people during the Coronado expedition in 1541. So the commercial potential of the springs wasn't highlighted until 1860 when the geyser erupted, leading to enclosed pools. Yeah, I think that's a stagecoach they took the axles out of. Chicken cooping? Oh yeah. That's a pretty fancy coop. This is a pretty fancy cabin. Look at that. Sad people busted the windows out. I always like it when I see double down. It's like tag team pooper. You can help each other work through it.
You sunk my battleship! Who, me?
Shanna likes ponies.
I love ponies, but they don't like me. They try to bite me and kick me, but I just want to hold them.
That is one big chunk of granite, or sandstone, or limestone, or stone rock thing. That is monstrous. That is Battleship Rock, if you can't tell. When we get back on the road, I'll give you a better view of it.
How do you follow Will Smith in the snow?
You look for Fresh Prince?
Yeah, you follow the Fresh Prince. He got it. Good job.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Sometimes I'ma act bizarre.
That is a monster elk. Huge bull.
Oh my gosh, his antlers are ginormous.
I mean, look at the deer next to him. He just dwarfs them like they're nothing.
It's like the elk you see, like, only in the movies.
So those historic hot springs are on a national preserve. You can't, like, use them, obviously. But there is hot springs down in Jemez Springs. On top of, there's some secret private ones. That's where we're headed, but we're not going to show you guys. You got to figure that out for yourself. Get Onyx, give it a shot, see what you can find. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.
Where'd we go?
Got towels and swimsuits. You ready?
I'm ready.
So we've done a few of these hidden gems videos, and one of the things I want to stress is not to find secret areas for me to show you. It's for you guys to get motivated to go out and find those secret areas. So I hope this motivates you to go out and find something cool. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for watching.